I am live alone. I don't know. Mandie was supposed to be with us. I don't know where she's at. Dave is supposed to be with me, and I've got a dark box next to me. I don't know what's going on. We are like 22 days from G3, 23 days from G3.
Can you hear me, Toni-Ann?
I hear you.
Oh, okay, good. No picture though, huh?
No, I don't see you, Dave.
Okay. I'm having a little technical difficulties. Let me see if I can figure this out. Hang on a sec. Oh man, what's going on here? Okay. There we go. Okay. Let me get this out of the way. Let me just I'm sorry. Let me this was hang on, Toni-Ann. I'll be right with you. Hang on. Let me get this out of the way. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Are you coming back, Dave?
Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Things just getting in the way there.
Were you rubbing that in the faces of all our New England friends? Because
No. It was just
oh, okay.
I put it there and I forgot we were going live. Time got away from me, so I apologize. Kind of straightening the room up and then I don't know. Anyway.
David.
Toni-Ann.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm looking forward to this show, I think, as much as everybody else because of,
apparently more than Mandie Malinoski, who should be here right now.
That's okay. That's okay.
Let's message
Maybe she's
her.
having technical difficulties too.
Maybe.
But you know what helps with technical difficulties sometimes?
What's that? Uncle Dave's water.
Yeah.
She said, I'm coming. I'm having a technical issue. How did we know?
Me too, Mandie. Me too.
With with her green screen. So leave it off.
Yeah.
She got a green screen from somebody for Christmas.
Nice. Wonder who that was. So what else is going on? Just finished up editing the show. That's coming out. That's good. That was a good one. That was fun. We had a good time talking about your recent trip to Walt Disney World, Michael's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
we went to sci-fi dine-in theater, drive-in. We saw the Attack of the 50-Foot Woman. I don't want to give it all away. You gotta listen.
Yeah, right. Yeah, don't give it all away.
I think there's some comments, Dave. It looks like that we got. Have you been?
Yeah, I've been a little busy straightening up the studio here. I'm sorry, guys.
Let's
say hello to everybody.
Okay, let's say hello, and then we'll run the promo.
Okay. All right. Hey, maybe. Rachel.
Dan? Rachel's the cool chick with the pink hair.
Mm-hmm. This is true. Mm-hmm. Dan's the cool guy with all the kids.
He's a little bit busy.
Danielle, what's up, kiddo? Samantha, thanks again for all your that you do for everybody.
How does Samantha have time to watch this?
I don't know. She's so busy. I don't know. And Facebook user, hey, what's up, Facebook user? Hey, kids. Susan, what's up, Susan Bankson? Glenn Kessler, what's up?
Why aren't you showing me the comments?
Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just verklempt today.
Holly, she's also been busy, along with Dan. Hello, Crushers. We don't know who you are. You have to give StreamYard permission. Her dear friend. She was at Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater. She saw the 50-Foot Woman. Hiya, pals. It's Uli. Like... StreamYard hates her. Okay. Hi, Judy. Some of these pictures tonight are from Judy. Compliments of Judy.
Ooh, that's weird.
Dave, you said hi to yourself. Was that Veronica?
That must be my wife, Veronica.
Putting kissy faces after your name.
Well, can I just, if I may, can I just have 1 second to tell my lovely wife how much I love her? I appreciate it. I'm very public here, but it's our 21st anniversary this week. So.
Oh, happy anniversary.
Thursday's the anniversary. Let me check the calendar to make sure. Yeah, so happy anniversary, honey.
So whatever year, this is how you remember. Whatever year It is.
Mhm.
Michael is that age. So in 2022, Michael's 22. I was married a year before him. So I'm married 23 years, and you were married a year after him. So you married 21 years.
Yeah. Okay. So I
That's how
got it
you
right.
remember.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm, mhm, mhm. She's planning her outfits while the live stream's going on.
Oh,
Oh, she hasn't listened. She'll cry if she listens. Heidi.
thank you, Rachel. Thank you.
Aw.
Thank you guys.
I think Mandie's here. She has to make changes. She's making a spreadsheet. Yeah, because Tori went heavy with the food.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Holly, we can see your name now. Should we bring Mandie into the box? There
I
she
guess.
is. You could have taken this green screen down. It's stupid. I
It's
like those
she's-
ears, Mandie.
It's like she's got wings
I'm
on.
having an issue.
Okay, you want me to take you out of the screen? You'll give me a thumbs up when you're ready?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yep.
Yes, we hear you.
All right, let's check
I'll
out.
take her out.
Yeah,
We'll take her out.
StreamYard hates me too, Jeff.
Mandie, message us when you feel like you're ready.
I'm having an issue.
Okay. She'll message us when we get ready. Yeah, she's got crush ears. You see those ears? I like those. Judy made the emblems. Don't tell Kurt. Judy made the emblems. He won't know, right? Nobody will tell him. And Mandie made the ears. Let's do our little intro while we see if Mandie can get her stuff
like a
up.
plan.
Oh. All right, we're back. Mandie, you gonna give me a thumbs up, or you think you're good? All right.
Hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, I don't know what is going on. I tried to log in the computer. I'm sorry, it's not working for me today.
Well, you look great.
Hi.
Everybody loves your ears.
Well, I don't know if anybody knows what podcast I'm on tonight.
I couldn't tell. Oh my goodness.
Susan's husband has forbidden her from buying any more ears, Mandie. So,
we'll talk. I'll have to talk to him, Susan, because I'll just start sending them to you no matter what. So don't worry.
Noah's ready for another Kids of the Disney crush.
Cam is too. Cam wanted to come in and say hi tonight, and then he got sick of my technical issues.
Oh, it's okay.
Is why my door is open. Hold on.
Oh well, don't worry about the green screen. We'll get that figured out another night. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, between that and then the StreamYard on my computer kept freezing. I couldn't figure out what was causing what. So
that's okay.
Here, we'll do it through the phone tonight and make the best. I'm sorry about that.
You have nothing to apologize for. You do us a favor when you come on. I may have to get Mandie the Geekin logos. Yeah. Well, you ready to make more ears?
Auntie Judy, if you want to mail me the Geekin logos, I'll make some ears for sure. Yeah, I would love to do that.
Okay.
Mhm.
So tonight we're going to talk about the Festival of the Arts, which is going to be happening when we're all there in a couple of weeks. It starts on Friday.
My favorite festival.
Yeah. It
Me
starts
too.
Friday, January the 14th, and it runs until February 21st. So I thought I was going to go like do a little solo thing for my birthday, but it ends before my birthday. So I don't know.
Oh yeah.
We'll see. Yeah. The Festival of the Arts.
I used to be a fan of Flower and Garden Festival for a long time, and I still like that one a lot. But that was my favorite until I did Festival of the Arts. And Festival of the Arts is just so much more to me. I love it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a special place for me too. I think maybe, I went to the very first one.
Yeah.
And the weather is usually just amazing that time of year, this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you got food, you got a little art, you got food art, it's everything.
I mean, you can even get some decent weather to have some hot soup, Tony.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Dave, it was really special for you because you went with Brianna went with you and Veronica. It was like a grown-up kids weekend that you guys had. That was nice.
Yeah.
It's always special when you go to something for the first time. It always ends up holding like a special near and dear place in your heart.
Yeah.
Look how cute those two are.
They are. Those two are
Uncle
cute.
Grumpy's smiling in that picture. See?
He's not really that grumpy. That's the secret.
I know he's not.
He's like the nicest guy.
And the highlight of the festival is the art. It's Deirdre. Well, now we know it's you. Your name's up there. But I guess it wasn't.
The sidewalk chalk is my kids' favorite. They absolutely love posing with the cool drawings that look like they'll draw it and it looks like a giant hole, or they'll draw it and it looks like a building, posing and taking pictures.
Last year they had the this is a Disney picture. Last year they had the butterflies.
Those were really cute.
Yeah. So.
Yes, Jeff, you're absolutely right. Everything that all the other festivals have, but yes, they do include the art, which is just amazing.
I love the art. Yeah. And Tony, where was that butterfly on the brick wall? Because when I was there last year, they were all on the construction.
They were on the construction walls. Yeah, I think this is a Disney beautified picture, but in truth, they were all on the construction walls last year. I had a picture of Lorelai. I couldn't find it tonight in front of one of them, and she was on a construction wall. And truthfully, they kept those butterfly wings up during the flowering garden.
Yeah, they were up
to go with the butterfly garden too. So. But
I have some of these like super cool memory maker photos of Cam where they gave him these like neon glows. They're more than glow sticks, though. They're like lights.
Those.
And he got to draw with them. And then the picture came out and it was like him standing there and then like everything he drew like all around him.
Yeah, I remember.
And then they had him run and like hold it up and then down. And so that picture came out with like him and then like a rainbow going like this behind him. Some of the photo ops during this festival are some of the best you'll see.
Yeah, I don't know what I used to have those pictures. You had sent them to me a long time ago. I don't know which folder I have those in, but
yeah, because me and Mom went, Nancy, and we had the kids alone. And I remember we just walked around the festival, like kind of in the evening into the night, and just let them do like all the photo ops they wanted. Let them play with all the pictures. Cam got to ride that bike and do the spin art.
Yeah, well, I've got a picture of I gotta get this out of here. I've got a picture of Mr. Noah doing the spin art.
Yes.
So explain what's going on here.
So you can come over to this stand, and this booth last year, I don't know where it will be this year, but it was next to Mexico on that like bridge going over. And you can choose, your canvas and your bike. And what happens is on the top portion of the bike, like you're seeing Noah right now, he gets to lay the paint, and that's one form of spin. And then they have them get on the bike and like actually pedal. And how fast they pedal determines how much the spin of the paint goes. So they can, kind of control the design that way. So for us, we had Avery on a stool pouring the
Mhm.
paint on while Cam would pedal his little heart
Oh,
out.
cool.
Yeah, and then they got to do the designs. Now they can do different shapes too if you want. You know, it's up to the kid. Like they know how to do stars and hearts and like all kinds of stuff. It was
Oh,
really neat
wow.
to see. Both my kids opted for like crazy circles with like gold
Yeah.
splatter paint, but
Yeah, yeah.
you know, you can pick anything. And it's so cool because you get a souvenir. And I want to say it was like $15. It wasn't.
That's not bad. That's
No.
not bad. So, was there just one bike and they had to wait, or were there a couple?
I want to say there were 3 bikes, but one was down because it
Oh,
goes
okay.
so much they have to like replace the pieces.
Oh gosh.
Like literally, like they like because so many people ride it, right? So we had 2 bikes at the time, and I think that we ended up choosing to have one bike and like switch off the kids' positions because Avery couldn't really pedal anyway. She was getting up on there.
Still.
Yeah, but yeah, we didn't wait that long. I mean, there were people definitely interested, but it wasn't like a huge line.
Cool. So, one of the things that people do to get involved with the art is they have the color by number.
Yes.
So it's Figment's Brush with the Masters, and this year it's $9.99 to participate, and they give you a paint pod with a number on it, and then you go and paint. This is Veronica and Dave's daughter Brianna.
How cute.
You go and paint this, and then these are Disney. Okay, these are real Disney guests, and this is the Disney version of the guests. Yes, she gets all dressed up to go paint. But yeah,
that looks real.
I think these are actually
real,
Disney.
Yeah.
I think these are Disney pictures though, but I think they're real people.
So Disney sometimes, like when you get Memory Maker or buy photo from them, you sign a little waiver that says if they want the photo, they can use it. They always courtesy contact you if they're going to use it. But so when you go on Disney Media, it is a mix of models and actual photos.
Okay, yeah, because that looks like a real photo. That looks like real people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but I did get it from Disney. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a fun thing.
Yeah, that is fun.
And then something for free they have are these photo ops where you step into the classical paintings.
Yes.
So let's see if you know which one is the Disney picture and which one is not Disney models. Ready? This one or this one? I think these are the models.
I think so.
It's still so cute, though. I love it.
That's Peter Pan.
But see, this is also another point to go back to another episode of your guys's. Mm-hmm. See, the Disney photo uses the polka method where you zoom in and you don't have to have the whole scene. You get the like feature of it, and it makes the picture look different. It makes the picture, the perspective on it. Ever since Jeff has said that, I zoom in on everything.
Amanda Lamb says she remembers doing this for free.
Oh, for that one. I think the first year it was free.
Yeah, because it says $9.99 there.
Oh no, it's definitely a charge thing now. Yeah. But I think she's right. The first year it was free.
Yep. All right. Then we've got this picture.
That's so cute.
I like this one.
No joke. I looked for Hey Hey's to put on the Disney Crush ears, but I couldn't find one.
Well, there's a story behind this picture. This is when Hey Hey finally told me he was really just a stuffed animal.
Oh no.
Yeah. So.
That's Veronica and Brianna. This is the good one. This is the Frida Kahlo one with the unibrow.
Oh my God.
It's in the Mexico Pavilion. It's an homage to Frida Kahlo is what they call it. That's really good. This is some goofy people.
I think that's a modeled photo for sure.
You think these are models? Yeah.
Yeah, these are models.
Definitely Disney.
Oh, that's
I've never seen Auntie Judy look so serious before.
She's adorable. That's a model.
That's a model picture. Yeah. Look, he's got the pose and everything, the little lean. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's got it right. That looks real. Perspective is everything.
Mm-hmm.
These two, gosh.
There's one where Kurt's in a boat.
Yeah,
and
I've
it
got
like
that.
legit looks real. Yeah, that one.
And then apparently Kurt and Judy got seasick because they started and then at the last G3, I did reach out to Jamie Gibbons to ask if I could use the picture of James. This is a Venus. Kurt,
Funny.
Kurt
So
and
cute.
James. Yeah. So those are a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're a great time, and the kids love them too. I mean, adults alike. But my kids walked around and just found all of them the one night and took all of them.
Well, I'll tell you what. Last year, I'll be honest with you. Last year, when we had to wear the masks, they were less popular. Because I think people didn't see, a big point in taking pictures with the mask, but
photos in general, I think were down. Like I know that like so many people didn't want Memory Maker. I mean, and I understand. Like you have a big old mask on your face.
Right. I mean, as soon as they dropped that mask, outdoor masks, or they said you could take pictures without masks, the capture your moments went from being wide open, nobody was booking them, to really hard to get. Yeah, so
they're super hard to get.
So you want to talk about the food?
I always want to talk about the food. Can we talk about the popcorn bucket first, though? Because that is like the most amazing thing that is happening this year.
Yeah, that's the popcorn bucket right there. And let me get. I've got all my. My.
If I don't get one during the festival, I'm gonna pay eBay prices. I'm just telling everybody. I'm gonna do it.
That is the Figment popcorn bucket with rainbow popcorn. Limit 2 per guest, and that is at the Pop Eats booth.
So that means I can get 6, right? Because it's me, Cam, and Avery.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's right. So this is all from the Pops Eat booth. Tomato soup with grilled cheese, which was one of the really popular things last year. The tomato soup with bacon, apple, and brie.
Yeah, brie grilled cheese. It's going to be delicious.
Okay. The almond frangipane cake with layered raspberry jam and Belgian chocolate, which is kind of like the Italian rainbow cookies. That's what it tastes like.
I was going to call it a rainbow cookie.
That's exactly what it tastes like, because it's the almond cake with the raspberry. So it really is similar to that. And then they have a grown-up Pop-Tart. Modern sugar cookie with chocolate hazelnut filling.
Yeah, it's a Pop-Tart. So
those are like different. Now this is Disney's picture, and this is Jeff Apoka's picture from last year.
Okay, nice.
Those cans, they ran out of those by the end of the festival.
I can see why.
Those paint cans, they did run out of them, so they might run out of them again.
And then their beverages are going to be a hazy IPA and a tomato soup Bloody Mary.
Nice.
Yeah. Bloody Mary with a grilled cheese might be delicious.
So Kathy, not last year. Yeah. They had like a plethora of the Orange Bird and the Spike the Bee because of the closure. They had so many. Catherine's afraid she's not going to be able to get a Figment bucket, but hopefully we'll have to see what they do. Hopefully they ordered enough. They should know this is going to be a big deal.
But Disney on purpose doesn't order enough.
I know.
I'm just going to throw that out there. They do it on purpose. It makes hype. It makes people want things.
It does. It does. It makes the demand higher.
Yeah. I never pay eBay prices, but if I don't get that bucket, I'm paying the eBay prices.
Let's move over to the deconstructed dish. This is the deconstructed dish. It is a deconstructed BLT with crispy pork belly, a soft poached egg, brioche, watercress espuma. That means watercress spit, by the way, and tomato jam. Now, my friend Glenn Kessler, his brother, he would probably Jeff might like it too, but this sounds like something right up Glenn's alley.
Pork belly is like my favorite thing in the whole world. I can't wait to try this.
This is a deconstructed French onion soup, which is a beef broth ravioli with Gruyere espuma. That's more of that foam, onion bread pudding, and onion textures.
I have weird feelings about this one.
That sounds weird. And then the picture next to the pork belly is a deconstructed key lime pie which is a flexible key lime curd, key lime mousse, graham cracker cake, and meringues.
See, some people are kind of like turned off by deconstructed desserts. I think they're so cool. Like Hollywood and Vine did deconstructed pie for a while and had those like fried chips with the pie filling on them. I loved that. And this I'm excited for too. I think it's going to be delicious.
Okay. And the drink is a deconstructed apple pie a la mode, which is an apple cinnamon gelato with cinnamon apple cider, apple pie filling, and streusel. That's non-alcoholic. And then they have a brown ale. So
Uli, it starts this Friday, January 14th,
Yep.
and then goes to February 21st.
Now, this French onion soup, can we go back to that for a minute?
Well,
What
they
do you
didn't
think
show the
of-
picture of it. We didn't
Yeah.
get a pic, but it's a beef ravioli. It says it's a beef broth ravioli, gruyere espuma, which is foam, onion bread pudding with onion textures.
Yeah, I wanted to go back because I feel like French onion soup is so perfect the way it is. Like, is this
I know.
necessary? I'm kind of like,
no, I don't.
I'm
think
like, I
so.
don't know. What do you think, Dave?
I love French onion soup.
Yeah, it's not my thing, but
I don't know. That one, I don't know. The other two
Yeah.
things sound amazing.
This is Deco Delights. Those look like Easter eggs. So
Cam
Uli,
is going to freak out at this stand. They
Uli,
look so good.
your like entire trip. Her trip is she stays till the 19th.
Wow.
So you'll get to try everything. You should better try to get everything, Uli. We'll have to see, Uli, if how the buckets are.
Why would you say that, Uli? Uli.
So this is Deco Delights. They have a dolce chocolate mousse with chocolate cremeux and dark chocolate truffle. This is where you get to make fun of how I pronounce things.
Oh, stop.
Decadent Valrhona chocolate with dark chocolate mousse, chocolate brownie, and cassis mousse. I have no idea. And orange mousse with lemon cake and raspberry meringues, which is what I assume is the blue thing. That would be the orange mousse with lemon cake and raspberry meringues.
And then the beverages are going to be strawberry blonde nitro, a vanilla porter, a milk stout, and a Napolitan beer flight. That might be fun.
I don't know. Dave's not a sweet eater, so that booth he'll just walk by.
That booth is not for me either, but Cam will eat everything at that booth. My son is like the sweetest sweet tooth you've ever met, and Chris and I don't eat like any sweet, so it must be from his grandmother.
The presentation of those desserts are marvelous, though.
Yes, they are.
Very cool looking.
Is
that blue on the cracker like a mousse, or is that like a meringue, like a macaroon?
I actually think that's the orange mousse, even though it's blue, because says orange mousse with lemon cake and raspberry meringues.
Yep, you're right. That is what it is, and they've just sprayed it blue. Oh, how cool! That's really cool.
So just to make your head go, what? That tastes orange. Why is it blue?
Scott, you're absolutely correct.
Oh, it's black currant. Black currants are not legal to be grown in America. Do you know that? That's why in the UK, Skittles, we have grape Skittles here. In the UK, they don't have grape Skittles. They have black currant Skittles. My son-in-law brings them to me when he comes from the UK. Maybe our friend Kevin will bring us some black currant Skittles.
Yeah, why isn't my brother bringing me black currant Skittles? Because I absolutely love Skittles and should try the authentic ones.
So we'll have to ask Kevin to bring us some black currant Skittles. Yep. Yeah, because you probably can grow it now, but like back in the day, it was illegal to grow black currants here because of some kind of invasive pests that came with them.
Oh.
So, but now I'm sure we could, we DDT everything. So I don't know.
What's going on, gingerbread man?
Hey. So which booth is this, Mandie? This is the Craftsman Courtyard near Disney Traders.
Yeah, so the food items here are going to be cast iron roasted PEI mussels with sauteed tomatoes, garlic, and fresh herb. That sounds delicious. I am a huge mussels fan. And then cast iron stillhead trout with parsley salad, grape tomatoes, Kalamata olives, capers, and lemonade aioli. So all of the stuff here is new.
Yeah, it's a new booth. And then they have beer and wine, basically a wheat beer, a Chardonnay, a rosé, a Cabernet Sauvignon, and a
Yeah.
wine flight. So
Yeah. That I'm interested in those mussels. That would be yummy.
that's a good booth for you, Dave. What do you
What's
got
one?
there?
What's that?
What are you going to sit there?
Is he eating Skittles?
He's eating. Where did you get that Skittles?
That's my favorite.
Would you like one, Mandy?
Yes, I wish
Try
I had
one.
a jar to pretend to grab one.
But you don't have black currant flavor.
I know. My Disney brother is slacking. I don't know why I don't have that yet.
What is that? Is that a vegan dog? Is that a Samantha Kuhn dog? Yes, it is. That is the Refreshment Outpost.
Yeah,
which
it's
is
the plant-based bratwurst, right?
Yeah, plant-based bratwurst with spicy turmeric aioli, coffee. I don't know the word coffee. Coffee, barbecue, jackfruit, and slaw. So, and yeah, that's also where you'll get the giant artist palette chocolate chip cookie.
Samantha's going to take me to try that dog.
Okay.
So this is my friend Noah.
Oh, cute.
With his cookie.
That cookie is gigantic.
Yeah, so I was a little confused because the whatever the quest is that you go around this time,
Yeah.
the prize I think is the cookie, but you can also buy the cookie, and usually when they have those quests,
You can't
it's
buy
a
the prize.
special item. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's a different cookie. But it said it was an artist palette cookie, but this is on the menu at the refreshment course. It really is.
So that is interesting.
Kathy, the festival ends on February 21st. That's the last day of the festival. All right, we already did that one. So what do we got? What are we up to? Ooh, that's the opera cake. I want to try that.
Oh, the opera cake, the chocolate-ish kind one with the hazel. Is it chocolate or hazelnut? Hold on. Opera cake, almond. Okay, coffee, buttercream, and chocolate ganache.
It's coffee. And,
okay,
it's like yeah. So this is in the Germany pavilion. The pastoral palette. That is a wine braised beef short rib with parsnip puree, broccolini, the crusher's favorite vegetable, baby tomatoes, and aged balsamic. Then they have a wild boar cassoulet with duck confit, ham hock, and wild boar sausage. And then the opera cake, which is an almond jacquard, coffee buttercream, and chocolate ganache.
And Germany's drinks are.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I've been watching a lot of big British Bake Off, Great British Bake Off. So
okay.
It's an almond jacquard.
And then the beverages in Germany are always delicious to me, at least. So they're going to have a rosé hard cider. They're going to have a rosé blonde ale, a frozen rosé. So a
Nice.
frosé
That we're going to have.
Yes. And a play on rosé flight. That might be fun to try, the rosé flight. And an old vine rosé. So heavy on the rosé, but that would be delicious with any of those. Like the short rib and rosé would go well. The boar and short and rosé would go well. Yeah. That boar with some rosé cider sounds fantastic.
So Facebook user says that they saw a picture of the prize cookie and it is an artist palette, but it's different than the one you buy. Okay. So we'll have to see.
When we were there in October, the prize for like the scavenger hunt, or the finding of, you know how they have a different one every festival, was these super cute ice cream bowls with like figment and see, like I love when it's a prize like that. I bought literally enough scavenger hunts to get every single one of the bowls.
Yeah, that typically is the one where you find figment or you find Remy. Those typically are something like a cup or a glass or a plate.
Right.
This
is more like the cookie stroll kind of
is
one.
If you like, they had Remy's fromage montage during the festival
you're right.
of food and wine, and your gift was ice cream that only you could get if you finished that.
So it's kind of anticlimactic that it is the same cookie but slightly different. Like
it's the same cookie but different. It's a palette, but it's not the same palette apparently.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
All right. So the next booth is America. That's a beef Wellington with mushroom.
Yeah.
I'm not going to even try to say duxelle, prosciutto, and puff pastry with a red wine demi-glaze and baby vegetables.
Sounds amazing.
Pan-seared scallops with vanilla butternut squash puree, brown butter cauliflower puree, and lime foam. Don't they mean espuma? Because that's what they called it, the other one. And then for dessert, they have a pistachio cake with cherry mousse and morello cherries. There's a lot of cool drinks at this one, Mandie.
Yeah, there's a sipping chocolate flight. That sounds really good. So you have
I think I had
white
pictures of
milk and
Abby.
dark chocolate, and that's non-alcoholic.
I had pictures of Abby Austin. I didn't realize that was from that festival. I do have pictures of her with chocolate all over her face.
Avery would love that, like a little chocolate flight to sip on. She would think that was so cool. They have a white ale, amber ale, brown ale, and Pinot Noir. So your basic like beer, American beer and wine. And then a symphony of chocolate flight. And that has cream liqueurs paired with sipping chocolates.
Nice.
And then an American beer flight. So for like my husband, that would be cool. He would love to try that.
Anything tickling your fancy, Dave? Anything you want to try?
No, I'm not really a big foodie, so it just depends. You know me. If I see something or smell something, I know I tracked down something I smelled one time at a booth, and it ended up being amazing. So.
Can we talk about this foam that they're putting on all the dishes? Like,
Yes.
I don't know if I'm into the texture of foam on all of my food.
Wait, where is it? There it is. There's the foam. There's the foam next to the, yeah. Yep.
Like, I don't know. I guess it looks cool. That's why they've been doing it. I don't know. I'm not into it.
Yeah.
Oh, Tangerine Cafe is next.
That's Morocco. Yep.
That one is so good.
Carrots 3 ways: Burberry spiced grilled carrots, pickled carrots, and carrot ginger puree. So that's plant-based. So Samantha could have that. And then they have house-made crispy almond phyllo pockets with white chocolate, pomegranate milk. Oh, white chocolate pomegranate and milk chocolate orange. Oh, milk chocolate orange, Travis's favorite.
That sounds really good.
That really does sound good. We'll have to stop there. Now, do you know, we talked about this in our group, that there's right next to the Spice Road table, there's a little coffee stand in Morocco, and they have pastries. And apparently it's one of the best values at Disney. Like, you can get like a box of pastries to go, and they're like less than $2 each for these pastries. So I don't know why we haven't tried this yet, but we're going to have to try it.
We should try it. I've heard of that as well. There's some of the best food you get in Morocco. People are like afraid to try it because it's Moroccan like it's similar to like when you talk about Sanaa to certain people, they think it's going to be like all, crazy flavor, and it's not. It's so good.
It's Amy Rhodes. She's the Facebook user.
Oh, okay. Hi,
Scott
Amy.
wants to know if the foam makes your lips go numb, because that would be cool.
No, Scott, I just really don't like the texture.
They had some good
about it.
I think they had some good drinks in Morocco too. Chai tea mint mimosas, sangria hard cider, chai hard cider, berry hard cider, and a cider flight. So very cider heavy in Morocco.
Yeah. The cider heavy drinks with this one for sure. When we went to Spice Road Table, my sister and I had like that berry hard cider. I think they called it something different on that menu, but that was particularly good.
All right, we got to try that. This is Encanto. This is an Encanto inspired menu.
Oh,
Will we be at the festival? Yes, we are going to be at the festival, because we are going to be there the first week in February. So we will be at the festival.
Yes, during we'll all be there for G3, and during that time will be the festival. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Her favorite thing last year was the plant-based chocolate pudding terrarium. I don't know if they have that again this year. We're going down the menus, Bill. Say.
Yeah, to see. An Encanto inspired menu. House-made chorizo and potato empanada with turmeric aioli and annatto aioli.
Okay.
I
I
love
don't know how to say.
chorizo.
I don't know how to say the next one, but it's this thing with the corn in it. The spicy ayako soup. I'm just making that up with guayillo and arbol chili spice chicken, potato, avocado, corn, and creme fraiche.
That sounds amazing.
I
Yeah.
know. I know. I butchered that.
Yeah, but that looks. Yeah, I'm with you, Mandy. That's me right there.
Yeah,
That's,
that looks so good.
yes, it does.
It's also gluten free and wheat friendly. So,
That's good.
and then the dessert is the passion fruit mousse with dragon fruit jam,
See,
which is
that's a dessert
also
I would
gluten free.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that looks good.
It seems like fruity tarty kind of dessert, and that's like what I like. I don't like super sweet.
And they have pina coladas and daiquiris, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic. Those are the drinks. They have a coconut and passion fruit smoothie, which is non-alcoholic, a frozen pina colada, and a passion fruit daiquiri.
I wonder if they can make the pina colada virgin or if it's like one of those pre-done things.
I don't know, but that sounds like a good booth.
Well,
Facebook
I promise.
There's like no time, and we have so many days. Our days are so jam-packed. It's like,
Mhm.
when am I going to get to try all this stuff?
Well, if we bring Cam to that booth, he's going to ask for a virgin pina colada. That's going to happen.
Oh, wow.
Well, he's
They
going to
just
get
published-
a coconut and passion fruit smoothie.
Have they published the prices? No, they
No,
haven't
but they-
published the prices.
They did. I think Disney Food Blog published some prices of a lot of stuff. There's hundreds and hundreds of things that have gone up, and that's where I got some of those drinks. I published it on our Facebook group.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, just a couple prices of some of the drinks and stuff have gone up. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That's this week. Yeah, things have gone. Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot. I wanted to start the show with Matt Damo, and I forgot. Toni-Ann is in the house. Kessler. So, what booth is this, Mandy? This is the.
Well, I had the refreshment port next, but yeah, I think what you're on is
yeah.
on Gourmet
I jumped. Yeah, no, the refreshment port has a special poutine, right? As well as this
Yeah.
cookie.
Yeah, I can't skip the poutine, but it's a gnocchi, like a homemade gnocchi poutine. So it's not French fries. Instead, it's like the Italian potato dumplings, the gnocchis.
Right. Uh-huh.
And they are in a red wine braised beef with cheese curds, basil, and burrata. So that sounds really good.
I wish we had a picture of that. That sounds good.
And then they have orange blood Cosmo. So yeah, that's good too.
So little time, so much festival.
So little time, so little festival.
The Rhodes family. The Rhodes family is going to try it all for us. Thanks, Amy. Taking one for the team.
For sure. Can you imagine if I had all these drinks around World Showcase with the kids? That's not happening. I'm going to have to choose like 2 drinks and that's it.
Okay. Samantha could have this one, the blood orange braised beet carpaccio with mustard vinaigrette, pickled clamshell mushrooms, golden beets, and crostini. That's a plant-based carpaccio. How do you make plant-based carpaccio? You use beets.
I don't like beets.
Here's another one.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either.
No, me neither. This is another one from my friend Glenn. Roasted bone marrow with onion marmalade, pickled mushrooms, mosh lettuce. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. And bone marrow snow. What is bone marrow snow?
It's got to be some like kind of gastropubby something that they do. Yeah.
Well,
that sounds good though.
Yeah.
And the wild mushroom risotto with aged Parmesan, truffle shavings, and Zinfandel reduction. That sounds pretty good as well.
Yeah. And that's the Canada booth, Gourmet Landscapes in Canada. And then in Canada, of course, they have a German lager, sparkling wine, Merlot, and a frozen rusty nail cocktail.
I'm wondering what's in that.
I don't know. They don't say.
They say rusty nail cocktail like it's a Manhattan. Like you should know what's in it, though. You know what I mean?
So it seems the donut box is here to say, oh yes, the bone marrow is on his wish list. So, and I bet you we got to find something for Ben Chesler. What do we got for Ben Chesler? Everything is so frou-frou. I don't know what he could have the tomato soup and grilled cheese.
Samantha, I love this commentary. This is for Samantha.
All right. I lost my place.
We're at the donut box, and they
so
have
the donut. The donut box must be here to stay. They're never taking it. It's going to be donuts at every festival.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, skip the rusty nail. It was disgusting last year, and it had a chocolate nail in it.
Ew.
Okay, we won't be trying the rusty nail.
More room for orange, blood orange Cosmos.
There you go. This is a vanilla donut with strawberry sugar, strawberry ice cream, fresh strawberries, and strawberry jelly. Mm-hmm. Then they have an inside out donut, which is a vanilla donut with Bavarian cream. And the chocolate dipped donut with black and gold sugar sprinkles and a chocolate buttercream. So I'd rather have the chicken sriracha donut any day over any of that. That chicken sriracha donut was really good.
The sweet and spicy, right?
I ate it over a garbage can and I don't regret it.
Are we buying the tablecloths this year for the garbage cans?
There was a whole conversation on Facebook about that. Mandy, how much are you going to make? You've told me about 15 things you're making in the next 3 weeks.
They're made already. I'm wearing them.
Oh boy. Now she's making tablecloth covers. Okay, I want to stop here. I just want to stop here because I don't want to forget to talk about this. Can we talk about Matt Damon? Dave doesn't know about Matt Damon. Matt Damon. This man has been going around Disney World wearing a picture of Matt Damon on his chest and taking pictures with people pretending to be Matt Damon. And if you were Matt Damon, would you wear a shirt of yourself on your chest?
No, and this guy's a little skinnier than Matt Damon currently is. Like, he still looks awesome, but he's definitely not.
No, yeah, he's aged.
Yeah.
But people are taking pictures with him like crazy, and I keep seeing things like video. Oh, we met Matt Damon. He was so gracious and generous with his time.
It's not Matt Damon.
So yeah.
Like, is Disney going to have to write this in your rules? Like, you cannot come here an imposter Matt Damon. Like, you can't come here in a princess dress. Like, you cannot come here.
So I think that Tom Ellison should wear a Bradley Cooper shirt around G3 and pretend to be Bradley Cooper. And we'll all say, oh my God, it's Bradley Cooper.
Yes.
Or Ryan Gosling. We'll have Kessler could wear Ryan Gosling shirt, and they could all wear different heartthrob shirts. Kevin could be John Ratzenberger, because apparently somebody thinks he looks like John Ratzenberger. I don't know why.
We need to get like the Disney special services, like the VIP people, to like walk with us when we have them on, so people really believe.
We might be able to arrange that one of the days, Archer.
We
should do something like that. I know nothing of this imposter. I don't know.
He's been all over Facebook this week.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt
Damon.
So
and now
funny.
Inside the Magic actually wrote an article about it because
Well, they don't seem to write an article about anything lately.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but
there's a breaking story on our podcast this week too that they had another story about, but I don't want to spoil it. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
These are shumai, so we must be in China, and bao buns. Actually, the char siu bao looks really good. I love char siu. So actually, I skipped one.
Did you skip?
I skipped a lot actually.
L'art de la cuisine, France. And Glenn, I'm not even going to continue with that because I don't want to hear it later.
You mean l'art de cuisine? L'art de cuisine. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Right.
I don't.
Deirdre wants to be Jennifer Aniston. Deirdre, you could be whoever you want to be. I'll be Angelina Jolie, and we could fight. We could have cat fights. Oh, Scott. So in France, what do we got? You got that pulled up, Mandy?
Yeah. So the food items are going to be a creme de brie and petite pain, warm creamy brie in a house-made bread bowl, croissant à la truffle noir
Yeah.
hivar. I don't want to
I'm
even,
sorry, Mandy.
guys, I can't. Black.
Which is a black winter truffle croissant served served warm. Okay, so that must be the croissant, the black truffle croissant on top. And can we just say the
Can we
term
just read the English
Yeah,
version
just
on
read
that?
but the bread bowl, the term bread bowl is being pretty generous here. That looks like a bread roll.
Yeah, it looks small.
Like a
and
roll bowl. It's a roll
like-
bowl.
It's probably even smaller than like a table roll, like a single serving little
Yeah.
taste.
Mm-hmm.
We have a chilled lobster bisque mousse served with dill brioche, and that is new.
Okay.
And that looks kind of like it's a mousse. It's like gastro kind of pubby.
Yeah.
And then a molten chocolate and hazelnut cake with pure origin Valorna chocolates.
That's close enough for me.
It looks good. It's like a molten chocolate cake.
Chocolate
with
cake
hazelnut.
with hazelnut. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm glad I wasn't in charge of reading these out. That's
Yeah.
a good thing.
They have a frozen French martini, which is vodka, black raspberry liqueur, pineapple, orange, and grape juice with lemon lime foam. There's some foam again, but that sounds like a good drink.
It does. It sounds like a very good drink.
French rosé sparkling wine, a Cabernet Sauvignon, and a sparkling Chardonnay.
So that French rosé sparkling wine was there when we were there in October during Food and Wine, and it is delicious. It sounds very simple or whatever, but it was really good. Alana and I got them for Harmonious and had them, when we were watching Harmonious, and it was really particularly good.
All right. Is this Mexico?
It's next up is Mexico. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're gonna make me say Haraca Verde? I don't know what that word is.
Haracha Verde, which is
cilantro, my favorite.
Mm.
Okay, so hold on. Did I miss this? Do you have an aversion to cilantro?
It tastes like soap to me. It actually is a thing that like half the not half. I don't know.
Can't taste
certain
it,
percent of the population, it tastes like soap. And me and my husband both, and my son Dominic which is weird. So it makes Rich a little suspicious.
Me too. I got a bunch of it growing in my garden. Lovely.
Fresh pineapple and pickled onion, carne asada, which is seared beef, tenderloin, grilled queso fresco, refried beans, scallion, and rancha salsa.
Dave makes some really good carne asada. So
yes, I was waiting for it. He does.
No, those look amazing.
That one.
Although I've never been invited over for any of it, so
yeah. So he'll make some in the room with his propane gas tank.
I will. I'm going to bring it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll come over, get some.
I just got a new Blackstone.
I just spoiled the good, the bad, the Facebook because I talked about. We're going to talk about that this week on the podcast.
Taco de chocolate, which is a chocolate candy shell filled with Mexican chocolate mousse with a touch of chile topped with seasonal fruit. That does sound good, actually. Chocolate with fruit and chili. That's pretty good. And then the beverages are going to be a Mexican craft beer crafted with citrus notes and made with Mexican Caribbean seawater.
Okay.
Fancy, I guess.
Seawater beer.
That's officially seawater beer. The Lily, which is Blanco tequila, violet essence infusion, rose petal liqueur, cranberry, and lime juice.
Okay.
I wonder if that's going to be sweet or not. Like, it sounds like it would be good if it's not too sweet. Smoky raspberry, which is Blanco tequila, rosemary infused mezcal, ginger cordial, lime juice, and rosemary aroma.
Rosemary aroma. They just use
aroma.
How do you bottle aroma?
I think they stick a sprig of rosemary in there.
They got the sushi donut came back. We got a sushi donut. The chicken kushigi. I'm just pronouncing that the way it looks to me, which is basically chicken nuggets, breaded fried chicken with yum yum sauce and vegetables. So it's basically chicken nuggets with yum yum sauce. And then the sushi donut has come back, which is donut-shaped sushi featuring salmon, tuna, shrimp, cucumber, and sesame seeds over a decorated plate of wasabi aioli, sriracha, and eel sauce. Dave, you had that the first year and were not impressed.
No, it's just it's so thin that you can see right through it. It's so thin. Yeah. Nah, not impressed with
the
that one.
cut of
But
fish is so thin.
yeah. Yeah, and it's just a big thing of rice, which we don't need.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. So then they have a winter ale, a sake in a traditional personalized wooden cup. How are they gonna? So they're gonna personalize cups for everybody that goes up there.
really?
And a Niseko Flurry, which is sake, rum, white cranberry
Do they
juice.
mean like personalized?
It says traditional personalized wooden cup. I don't know what that means.
Oh yeah, we've gotten that. Is it a bamboo one?
They must
don't
write your
know.
name on it.
Yes, we've gotten that one year.
Well, I think
The sake in it. Yes.
yeah. Did they sign it, Dave? Like,
I can't
did they
remember.
write your
I
name
think
on it?
so. If Veronica's watching, maybe she can remember. But I do remember getting it. It's I think it's made out of bamboo.
Well,
Yeah.
there you go. They have one there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last thing was the Niseko Flurry, which is sake, rum, white cranberry juice, blue carousel, and lime juice. So that sounds good too.
Yeah, Jeff said they write your name in Japanese.
That
Okay.
does sound
Okay.
too.
Now,
that's
can we talk about the
cool.
char siu bao buns? Because that's my favorite. That's my jam right there. Gonna have to have those char siu bao buns. The General Tso's chicken.
Yeah, I was gonna look. I was gonna say the
shumai
same thing.
is one thing, but I like the bao bun.
Yeah, that looks interesting.
And then to drink, you can have. Looks like Mandie froze up on us. You could have Panda bubble tea, classic milk tea with black and white bobas, non-alcoholic, a jasmine draft beer, the Eastern Dynasty, which is vodka, light rum, strawberry syrup, pina colada mix, soda water, and magic boba pearls. That sounds interesting. Then they got the Kung Fu Punch, which is vodka, triple sec, mango syrup, orange juice, and soda water. I want to drink everything at this booth. And the Sea Butterfly, which is butterfly pea flower infused cocktail with vodka, light rum, lychee syrup, and magic boba pearls. I'm just going to drink the entire China Pavilion. China Pavilion.
They sound really good. Like, especially if it's hot out, they sound pretty refreshing.
Yep.
So this is Veronica. She's
yes,
she's parodying what Jeff said. Yes, it is. They write your name on it, and it's a square cup. So it's
Veronica's impersonating Dave tonight.
She is.
You know, the Italy Pavilion always, as an Italian, it's like the bane of my existence. It disappoints. It's so uninspired. Italian food is so varied, and every festival they have a ravioli and a donut, and a ravioli and a donut, and then they fry the ravioli, and then there's so much better food that Italians are capable of making. So and it's always expensive. This is usually the most expensive booth. I bet you those raviolis are $15. Just saying. Let's see.
It's expensive pasta, just like going to, Topolino's for dinner.
So the raviolis this time are a sweet sausage ravioli with mushrooms, caramelized onions, and creamy Parmesan sauce. And the donuts, the bomboloni. Yeah, bomboloni. That's bologna for sure. Chocolate hazelnut Italian donuts with powdered sugar. They also have arancini, which, if you don't know, those are fried rice balls. And these ones are stuffed with braised beef and served with a pomodoro sauce. That means a red sauce. And one thing Disney can't do is a good red sauce. So
I do like arancini, though. I have to say.
Tell you how I really feel. I like arancini too. I like my grandma Rose's arancini, but she's not here to make those anymore. So
And then their drinks are just a plethora of different Italian beers and wines. You have Prosecco, Peroni, Pinot Grigio, red sparkling wine, Moscato,
limoncello, right?
Some sangrias on there. You know, basically your basic Italian
and it's
wine
always
list.
the longest line. I don't get it. It's the line like wraps around, and
it's pasta. It's safe food.
I guess because that's what the kids will eat.
Mm-hmm.
My kids will eat that. Okay, my kids will eat that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we talk about the fun? Okay.
Although I was looking at this picture, and those chocolate chips were placed with a tweezer by a food stylist.
When you get it at the actual festival, it's like dumped right on.
Right, because
like one side, not the other.
The spacing of those chocolate chips is quite precise.
It's photo. It's for the photo.
Mm-hmm.
Did it all for the gram. Did it all for the gram.
So that is a cherry blossom funnel cake, which is a chocolate chip funnel cake topped with cherry ice cream, rainbow whipped cream, chocolate chips, and a maraschino cherry. Now, if you look at that picture, the whipped cream looks kind of purpley. I'm sure that the rainbow whipped cream, when we get it, will be all the colors bleeding together, and it'll probably look not very pretty.
Oh, that's what happens. It'll taste the same.
Yeah, I guess so. So, and that's it. And then, Joffrey's has a selection of Joffrey's, including, and it looks like they just did cereals. There's one with Fruit Loops on top, one with Lucky Charms on top, one with Cinnamon Toast Crunch on top, and one with Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs on top. So they went the cereal route this year.
It's the adult milkshake stand.
Okay. They are usually pretty precise making some of the food. Yeah, so that Jeff does have a point. The plating for the Festival of the Arts is a little nicer than for the other festivals, so that does slow down the lines a little bit. You got a point there, Jeff. You do, because here's Jeff's picture right there.
Yeah, they do. They do try. Yes,
that is an actual picture of what the actual food looks like. So, of course, it's a Jeff Apolka picture, so it's nicer than any of our pictures will be, but. Anyway,
no, like rainbow dipped churros this year for paintbrushes and stuff like that.
No, I didn't see that. So one of the big things at the festival, we're already over an hour.
Yeah, we
didn't talk about the artists. There's artists there performing. This guy didn't he paint this picture upside down, and then
Yes.
and then when he painted it really fast, and then he turned around and it was Donald Duck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was good. It was a good show. Good music,
Yeah.
Good time.
And then you got the chalk art, which
my kids love that. Yeah.
This is when he started, and then as he's working on it, and then the final product.
Yeah,
yeah, that's what I was talking about with the perspective.
So amazing. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And there's smaller chalk art too going on.
There's also
she started to say something, and then she dropped off. I don't know what she was going to say. She went bye-bye.
They had one chalk art where it was like steps going down. It was or
Mm-hmm.
something. It would really mess with your,
The perspective.
Oh yeah, it's just so amazing.
There's artists.
Samantha said, "Keep talking." She's still doing her outfit. So.
And there's artists there selling their wares. Our friend Jeff, there's him he bought that picture there, so he took a selfie with the artist. Mandie's back.
I don't know what is going on tonight. I'm sorry.
What were you saying? We were talking about the chalk art, and you started to say something.
That's what Cam and Avery love, the different perspective on the chalk art. Like they like to pose in front of it. There's some that are like tight ropes, and it depends what the artist wants to do that day. Right. But they can take some really cool photos because the artist draws it and then they're open and you can walk down it and take different pictures in front of it and stuff like that.
Right. So the last thing I want to talk about is the Broadway, Disney Broadway Live. And they do have Broadway artists that come and perform at the American Gardens Theater, and you can get dining packages, which include preferred seating. They're doing Beer Garden, Coral Reef, Garden Grill, and Rose and Crown, and you're getting an appetizer, entree, and a dessert. and 1 non-alcoholic beverage and preferred seating. So that's the pricing for the restaurants.
And
So-
honestly, as far as Disney pricing goes, this is like pretty much what you'll spend a little bit more, not that much on dinner if you're going to get like an entree and an appetizer. So it's a pretty good value.
Yeah. And they put on a good show.
Yes, they do.
And that's really everything about Festival of the Arts. We're really excited to go. I'm going to start packing too, Samantha. I got my packing cubes from Amazon today, so I'm going to start packing. And
did you talk about the I don't know, I'm trying to think of the exact name of them, but they're the artists that are in costume and they pose like statues that are there and you can take pictures with them. That's a really cool art installation too.
I didn't have anything on that, but yeah, they've been there in the past. That the living statues.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, exactly. And they're all different kinds, like in the future. Well, it's not called Future World anymore, but in that area they'll be futuristic, and then in other areas they'll be different. It just depends on the year, but that's something cool to look for as well.
And I heard on good authority that Matt Damon's going to be there.
I really hope he is, and then we can all get a picture with him.
I want a picture with him, yeah, for sure. He's a star.
Guys, Dave, the podcast come out tomorrow night?
Yes, it will be out tomorrow afternoon. I'll probably try and put it out a little early.
Okay.
So, maybe a couple hours earlier. We'll see how it goes.
Mandie, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me. I always have so much fun.
And I can't wait to go to Festival of the Arts with you. And we will see you guys in 2 weeks. Our live stream will be a preview of the Grand Geekin' Gathering. We are going to have special guests. We're going to have cameo appearances. We're going to have the Podfather himself, and maybe some of you will be on the show. So that is in 2 weeks, January 25th. Next week, Mickey Fob Podcast will be in this time slot. And then we will see you all at Disney the first week in February. And we'll go to Festival of the Arts together. And we'll have a spuma.
A spuma? I'm not joining in a spuma. I'll be having my bloody orange martini.
Okay.
And I'll just have my
Uncle Dave's water. Uncle Dave's water is the cheapest thing you could get. So he'll be out in the parking lot with a cooler with Uncle Dave's water. Maybe Matt Damon will be out there with him.
We can have a drink together. Water, of course.
I think that Dave should wear a Ben Affleck tank top, and we need to go find Matt Damon, and they have to take a picture together.
Now we're talking.
There you go.
We'll show him, huh? We'll show him.
Guys, we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for everything. We love you. All right. Good night.
Bye, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.